Well, well, well. I like Sean Payton, but I could also see where Sean Payton is hard to like. Did y'all know Sean Payton is a jerk? I want y'all to see how he treated Russell Wilson a few years ago. Check this out.
The frustrating part of the sequence was the next run. So we'll leave it at that.
Did you want Russell to wait so that you could?
No, I said the frustrating part of the sequence was the next play to Burton where we scored. I was upset about the call. That's all. Simple.
We got on Russell, but it looked like he yelled at Russell.
No, listen, what I talk with Russell about is none of your business.
That's Sean Payton. And now this week, after the AFC Championship Game debacle, Sean Payton is at it again, being who he is. I don't know any other way to call it. G Sports Nation, Sean Payton is a jerk. Let's talk about it. Welcome, Denver Bronco fans and NFL fans alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of the G Sports Nation, where we preach sports. And if you like this video, don't forget at the end to please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you know the next time we post another video or go live. And if you haven't become a subscriber yet, what are you waiting on? We're going to have a lot of great things this year coming up about sports. Now let's talk facts. Sean Payton. Sean Payton, I'm telling you, I don't know any other way to say it. Sean Payton is a jerk. And I think he prides himself on being the way he is. I think he prides himself on being abrasive, and I think he prides himself on being abrasive and just being disrespectful to people because he's an old school coach and he just says, this is how I am, you either take it or leave it. And his attack on Russell Wilson, it is so disrespectful. And, you know, he's still been going back and forth with Russell Wilson even this past season. But it's amazing to me that when Bo Nix went after him, how his tone totally changed when it pertained to Bo Nix, and he came to Bo Nix. Check this out.
Bo Nix, heated. Words of advice from Drew Brees. Sean Payton is going to be very demanding with you. You have to be demanding right back.
How would you characterize the conversation you had with Bo after the miss?
It's just there's still a little bit of Ferris Bueller in this player that we got to get rid of.
Bo Nix.
Isn't it amazing how different his response was to Russell Wilson? I mean, Russell Wilson, Super Bowl winning coach, been in this league for years, deserves respect. We know he's not what he used to be. We understand Sean Payton comes to the team. Russell's the quarterback. You don't want him to be the quarterback. But man, there is a difference in you don't want him to be the quarterback and respecting him. I'm telling you, Sean Payton is a jerk and he prides himself on it. Well, he's been saying some stupid things this week ever since the AFC Championship game. And Sean Payton is in rare form again. And now let's listen to what he wound up doing to his longtime friend and offensive coordinator. I think his name is Jim Lombardi.
Sean Payton announced that the team has parted ways with offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi, wide receivers Kerry Colbert, and cornerbacks coach Addison Lynch. Lombardi spent 12 years over 2 different stints on Peyton's staff with the Saints and has been the Broncos offensive coordinator since Peyton was hired in 2023. However, Peyton is the offensive play caller.
How you gonna be the play caller, man? You the play caller, but you fire the offensive coordinator who don't call plays. Make it make sense. This is crazy. It's Sean Payton. It is absolutely Sean Payton. I mean, my reaction was the same. I mean, watch Shannon Sharp's reaction. I mean, I had the same reaction as Shannon Sharp when I heard this. Check it out.
Sean, don't do this. Man, look, I love Sean. Sean Payton is great. Why you fire that man? You made the call. You went for it on 4th down. Joe Lombardi. So what? Joe was supposed to say, Coach, you an effing idiot if you do this?
What do y'all think Sean Payton does if he does that? Come on, man.
Right.
I can see if Joe Lombardi called the plays, but first of all, every play caller that's not the head coach is listening in. Nah, let's run it in this situation. He could have easily said that.
I got a question. Who fired him?
Sean Payton
Was
fired
that
him.
Sean Payton's
Yeah,
fault,
Sean
or did it
Payton
come
fired him.
Sean
up
Payton
above?
fired him. Sean Payton has a lot of control. A lot.
Right. Damn, I wonder what.
This is crazy. This is crazy. And Chad Ochocinco, he's asking like, well, what happened? Maybe it's something that we don't know about why he fired him. Nah, it's nothing we don't know about. This is Joe Lombardi because Joe Lombardi and him go way back. Well, this is what Joe Lombardi said about it. Says over here on NFL.com, reported by Kevin Patra, ex-Broncos OC Joe Lombardi, Sean Payton was in one of those moods where he felt like some changes needed to be made. What? Come on, man. Says after being fired this week, Lombardi told Chris Thomason of the Denver Gazette that he was not surprised that Coach Sean Payton made a coaching staff change. Sean decided to move on, and I guess that's all there is to say, Lombardi told Thomason in the phone interview. I don't think it's ever a surprise in the NFL, not really. I think you could tell Payton was in one of those moods. One of those moods? Man, come on, man. Where he felt like some changes needed to be made. And I guess he decided one of those was me. So I've been around him long enough to kind of read the tea leaves, I guess. So, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. So wait a minute. You go 14-3. Bo Nix gets hurt on the play that Sean Payton calls that ends his season. Y'all go get Jarrett Stidham to be your quarterback in the AFC Championship game. And had it not been for Sean Payton not going for a chip shot field goal, he goes for it on 4th and 1 with Jarrett Stidham, who hadn't played quarterback since 2023. Make it make sense, John. Make it make sense, Lombardi. Come on, man. He was in one of them moves. Yeah, this is called I'm the one to blame, but I got to shift the blame somewhere else. And I got to shift the focus somewhere else. This is Sean Payton. I'm just telling you, I don't know any other way to put it. People say stuff like, yeah, he's an old school coach. I don't call it an old school coach. No, that's just being a jerk. That's just being a jerk, man. And this is the stuff that Sean Payton does. And I think he likes it. He disrespects the media. He disrespects his players. Even though Bo Nix, hey, say what you want, but Bo Nix, he keeps clapping back at Sean Payton. He clapped back at him as a rookie. Let's check out Nightcap as they talk on another clip about how Bo Nix claps back at Sean Payton talking about his recent injury. Check this out. This is crazy.
And look, Bowden already showed
you, but because I don't. They always find a little bit more when they go in, and it wasn't a matter of if. They always find a little bit more when they go in, and it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. Didn't have any previous.
What in the world is Sean Payton talking about? Why is he volunteering all this injury information about Bo Nix? But this is what he's doing.
This year, man, my ankles are feeling really good. He said he had one in high school, and then he said he had one at Auburn. I don't think he really should share how many surgeries I've had in the past, to be honest with you, but because I don't, he doesn't really even know that.
Bo Nix continuing to clap back at Sean Payton. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, this is the kind of stuff, Denver really needs to consider. Denver Bronco fans, y'all tell me. I really think they ought to consider doing something to Sean Payton. This is very irrational behavior that he's been displaying these last couple of weeks. Or this last week.
Damn. Hey, listen, if I'm not mistaken, the head coach and the quarterback supposed to be on the same page at all times.
Supposed to be joining the hill.
Joe, them the two people that's supposed to be aligned in everything, on and off the field.
Right.
And like Bowden already showed, he not the one. You ain't finna be just talking to me any old kind of way. We seen that with him.
As a rookie.
That was his first year, huh? Yeah, when he was rookie. Hey, Joe, he had to buck up at Sean.
Clap back at him.
Man, no, I'm not one of them.
Talk to be crazy.
I'm not one of them. And so this is another example of, boy, you sharing a little too much information.
Yes.
Like, what you doing? Hey,
crazy talk, bro.
The players different now, man. The players are different. You have to conduct yourselves and carry yourself a certain way, that old school way Sean Payton has, is not going to work.
This is who Sean Payton is.
Yes, this is who Sean Payton is. I'm just telling y'all, man. I like Sean Payton. I think he's one of the best play callers in the league. I respect what he does, but I don't respect how he disrespects people. I don't respect how he disrespects people. And now he's shifting the blame everywhere else because he don't want nobody to look at him because he's the reason why. Man, we can say anything we want to say about Jarrett Stidham. No, he is the reason. He is a big part of the reason. Man, you got Jarrett Stidham playing who ain't been a quarterback since 2023, and you got a 7-point lead. You could have kicked the field goal and made it 10-0, and then you had to know what the weather was going to get like by the second half. I mean, 10-0 would have been like 14-0. And I do believe the Denver Broncos would have beat the Patriots with Jarrett Stidham. They absolutely could have. But you got Sean Payton with some questionable play calling, man, with a quarterback who you know can't do some of the things that he needed him to do. But hey, y'all tell me what y'all think. Again, yes, this is Sean Payton. This is Sean Payton. And I'm telling you, man, Sean Payton, man, he has been an absolute jerk this week. I mean, he's a jerk. I think he's a jerk overall. But when I say he's a jerk, I'm not saying it in a derogatory way, but I'm just telling you, I don't know any other way to describe Sean Payton. And I also think Sean Payton likes being a jerk. I think he prides himself on it because he carries himself like that. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, Denver Bronco fans and NFL fans. Until the next time, you've been listening to the G Sports Nation, where we preach sports. Peace.